Burbach. I'm an environmental scientist with the School of Natural Resources here at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Well, I teach and do research in the area of the human dimensions of natural resources, and that's such things as do research in factors that influence people's adoption of conservation practices. We live in a global world, but very local decisions matter, so communication between people is important and what they value, and developing an appreciation for other people's values and belief systems is important in natural resource management. People can have a very large footprint, and what we want to do is minimize our footprint. So our values and our belief systems need to be tied into an appreciation for the environment, and the impression and educating people that what we do can influence our footprint. We want to minimize that. Well, they like to say in politics, everything's local. So same thing in conservation and in food-related issues is that it's all local. So it starts local. People, the individual influences on the land and community level influences are important. So an appreciation for that is important. Sure, it's your individual actions, whether it be consumption of products or influence on the environment, we all have can have an impact on that, and it can. And since we don't, our local impact can have broader impacts. I mean, if we contaminate a river, it goes downstream. It can influence people downstream, and air pollution or other factors or food supply issues. All these things, start at the local level. Well, certainly the Water for Food Institute, is the thing right now with has a presence and a mission that's going to be very important to Nebraskans and to the world globally, with water efficiency, water impacts, studying human behavior, so that we again minimize our footprint both locally and appreciation for different norms and cultures and beliefs. It's the result of endowment for money from the Valmont for the Dougherty Foundation, and the purpose is to how do we focus feed a growing population, and how does agriculture ratchet up so we can meet that growing need for food in the world. So everything from increasing production efficiencies to adoption of different farming practices perhaps, or an appreciation for existing practices, how do all kinds of open, thinking outside the box. So we gotta think outside the box to meet this growing demand for food in the world. Well, I think Nebraska's been a leader, as I just alluded to, with our research, with our research that we've done, our global connections. Nebraska, as agricultural products are sold all around our Valmont. The irrigation manufacturing is influential all around the world, and we've had some of the leading minds, and so it's encouraging and very exciting to be a part of the University of Nebraska and the things that are being done in Nebraska at the moment.